Passed on to be let's get it.
Alright, it's your boy Brandless back here again, guys. We're back grinding like always. Today I'm excited and proud of our homie John Deckbox. I think it was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, he went undefeated, and he's been going crazy, topping every locals with Shanks. So yeah, man, tell us how you run in those.
I've been topping a couple tournaments, but the one I went undefeated was I went 5-0 with Shanks. I switched to this leader. I used to play NL, and I switched to this leader because it's a really great leader because you could actually build it different ways. You could actually build it how you want it to run. There's different builds. There's so many techs you could put in. So that's why it's a great leader, and I like it. It's just kind of my play style.
Yeah, you can adapt to the meta. You just tech depending on the meta.
You tech depending on the meta, and you could build it control, you could build it rush, you could build it aggressive, mid-range. So there's so many different builds around. But I just like to tech in the cards that I like and kind of take ideas from everybody. But at the end of the day, it's whatever I like and I feel comfortable with.
All right, man, let's get into it. Let's see, just show us the sauce and explain why you play that.
I'm gonna go or the 2Ks first, which I'm gonna play. I played 3 line juice as a 2K. I barely use the effect, but sometimes against Lucci it could come clutch because you could play it and the Rebecca blocker won't be able to block.
Nice.
I probably used it once, but not that much to be honest. But it's a 2K, so you need it. I played 3 Otamas. It's actually another 2K. The on play give -2. It could come in clutch. I could KO one of the characters with give it -2. I could actually give -2 to an 8 and KO it with Ben Beckman. So that's actually good. And I don't run 4. I like to run 3. It's just kind of like the ratios I kind of like. I love running this card because at 4. Because there's 2 matches that I think they're really good. Like the teach match, I use this in the teach match and also in NL. In NL they like to starve, so once I put this on the field, they have to respond to it. If not, I'm gonna start taking my life, and they will not be able to starve me. This card is also amazing. It's another 2K. It's actually Hongo. I play 4 of these. I play 4 because the main, activate main, give -2 is really powerful in different scenarios. I'll explain with another card that I play in this deck at 2. So I'll explain why it was so good in one of the mirror matches.
All right.
This card is also amazing. I played 3 Lucky Root. This is really good in the early game. Shanks usually in the early game doesn't have a lot of plays, and just playing this blocker it puts a lot of pressure. When your opponent tries to swing, or let's say against Nico Robin, this card is really good because it actually doesn't let them hit me for advantage. They have to think about it, and if they hit like one of their 6K bodies, I could just block and kill it. And any match that has a 6K, this is really a lot of pressure. In the Floofy match, Sangoro dies with this card.
Nice.
In the Bello Betty match, it KOs. It saves me from an attack and also KOs another body. So early in the game, it's just amazing. And Dofe is not that good because they could bounce it, but I usually pitch it as 1K in that match. I only play one of these, Building Snake, just because I have a little bit of a control build. And this given -3 is so good. But for 1 down given -3, you could KO, let's say a 9. You could KO a 9 with Ben Beckman.
Nice.
You give him -3, you could KO the, let's say in the NL, I could KO a Yamato. In Bonnie, I could KO the Zoro.
Yeah.
Any 9K, I could just KO with this card. So that's why I play it at 1. I don't like to play it in a bunch because it doesn't have a counter. But at 1 is good.
And also, if you have 10 dons, you can play Otama with that and kill anything.
Correct.
Yeah, nice.
That's another play that you could do. You could do this and this. and a minus is 5, so I could KO a 10.
Insane, insane.
This tech is actually, I didn't play this card at the beginning, but now I play it because of Dofi match. This card gives a 1k to my leader, so on 5 I have to slam this, and also I gotta go first. So I can play this on curve, and it gives 6k to my leader. That way when they attack, it really doesn't, it puts a lot of pressure because they have to commit a lot of dons, and they usually don't have that much dons in that turn.
And it's harder for them to remove it with the lob.
Yeah, and it's a 5. So.
Yeah. They will have to play the 6/7.
Yes. This card, a lot of people don't play it, but like I said, I have to respect the harder matches. And this is good in Lucci and also in a Nell. Nell cannot remove this card. It's impossible for them to remove it. So just play it and leave it there until you want to have to go for like an attack and you feel comfortable. But this card is so good in that match, and also in Lucci they can pop it. I mean, if there's not another 5 that I could play on the Dofi match, I play this and I need a body. I just play it, and they cannot. What is it? Red Rock or Gravity Blade it.
Yeah, because it's just minus 2k.
Yeah, I minus 2k. Yeah, and
really good.
Can't be removed. It only dies if you attack.
Yeah, I got you. Right.
Play 2 blockers. This is good in the late game because it gives you the ability to put a blocker and also draw 2 cards and cycle your bricks. So you have to play it. I usually played it at more, but now it's so tight that I have to reduce it to 2. I just decided to switch for 2 of these because this is really good against those matches that you have to KO little things on the board that they're annoying, so you don't waste your attack. So I could just play that. It's a 6k, and I could just KO like a searcher, and that alleviates that pressure. It doesn't put me behind. This card, it needs to be played because of Dofi. You have to play, if not, Dofi just runs over you. This is just playing it on curve. So you play this, and then you play this, and it's just amazing because this gives a rested on to this, and when you attack, you -1, so you're swinging a 7 to a Dofi that will be, if it's a 5, it goes to 4. So you're swinging 7 to 4, and then you KO in another body with this.
Yeah.
So you're KOing 2 bodies a turn.
Do you like to go first against Dofi?
You have to go first.
Okay.
You have to. Well, this card is amazing, Beckman. It trashes Sabos, it trashes anything that's 6k power, it trashes it. So the combination with this and this is really amazing.
Good, yeah.
Anything that you really want to like trash and you don't want to KO, you use this. So this has to be a 1. I want to see one of these in the Dofi match. And then if you play this or this, and then you play a Rayleigh on the Dofi match, you are in a great spot. Rayleighs are so good in this deck. That ability is amazing. So Dofi, and any match you can play this, and it actually puts you back into the pace of the game. This slows your opponent down because it KOs. If there's a 6, it KOs it, and then it gives another character -2.
You can kill it with the new game.
Right, yeah, that's great. And then you can do this as well if you already have it on board. This is actually for the mirror. The dragon.
That card is insane, man.
The dragon is just puts a lot of pressure in every match, but you want to see this on your mirror. That's amazing because it puts you on a place that you are actually ahead of your opponent. And then comes the big bodies. I played 2 of these.
My boy's hating on it now.
This card is so amazing in the mirror match, in Enel, in Lucci, Chaos and Moria, in
Well, if you have minus, can you? No, no.
No, because the thing that I was gonna say.
Okay, in the mirror match, yeah.
In the mirror match.
Oh, you have that, yes.
If you play a Hongo before.
Oh my God.
If you go first and you play a Hongo a turn before, on your 9 Dawn, you play a Hongo, and then when they go to their 10 Dawn, they play Shanks. Then you -2 to the Shanks, and then KO it with this.
That's nasty.
So that's why I play 2. People just sometimes play it at 1
Or none.
but I like that card. That card's too good. It just removes the
Yeah, I think it's better than Rogers, right?
yeah. Because the thing is, Roger is a good card. It's just at this moment it's not needed in this meta.
yeah.
And of course, I play 4 Shanks, which this is kind of like the boss monster of this deck.
I think it's looking nice.
And it's 4. I have to play it at 4 because I don't play searchers. So I like to see it in my hand as much as possible.
And what's your reason behind no searchers?
Well, I tried the searchers and it didn't work for me. When I had the searchers at 4, I never saw my cards.
Okay.
And once I took them out and I put everything
A 4?
at 4, 4, whatever I want to see at 4, I started seeing it more and it just worked better.
Okay.
So that's really no explanation in that. It's just a little thing that I thought it was better. And the only 2 events I played is Gun Gum and Back Kicks Manners. This is really good. They have to respect it. Some people play it at 3, but I play it at 1. And you have to play at 1 because they have to respect it.
Yeah, they can play mental games on you.
Yeah, you have to play, and they have to respect this card. This card's so good. Especially
Yeah, because
when
you play Riley.
You play Riley.
Those open,
You give any AK -3. It's a 5, and then if they don't respect it, I could KO it with this card.
Yeah.
In my leader ability.
Yeah.
And then this is just in case I have a brick. It's a 3K, and also it has a trigger. I love trigger, so. This card also to be in the it's like a Beiji. It gives -10K on trigger, so it saves you out of an attack. So out of life, it's just amazing.
Nice.
Well, so this is actually why I'm playing Shanks, and it's really good, really aggressive, and really controlling. So you could just play it however you want, but my build is kind of a control build, but also an aggressive top end.
Nice. And what was your matchups?
So my matches were, I played round 1, it was a Dofi, which I won the dice roll, and I went first, and I hit the curve, which was,
It's on the bottom here.
Yeah, it was, right here. I hit the curve. I actually had this on 2. I'm sorry, I had this on 3, and then I went to 5. I had this on 5. Then went on this on 7. Then hit a Rayleigh on 9, and then hit the Shanks on 10.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's really good.
So, and I beat that match, and then after that, I went against. I think it was a Nickel Robin. That is scary. I usually take the life because it's banished. Because they play so many characters that could play on play. It just trashes the life. So I went really low on life and then saved my counter for the end.
Yeah.
Which was more important. Because at the end I had all 2Ks and my big bodies just overwhelmed his big bodies.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I beat that match. Third round was a mirror match, which I did the tech. The Hongo Shanks,
It's nasty.
and I KO'd his 10 Shanks rush. So that was amazing. And then after that, after I KO, then I played my Shanks.
Now he's behind. Now he's behind.
he was
You have
behind,
this and you have this.
And I had
Oh my God.
two 12K bodies.
Yeah.
So it was just insane. He couldn't beat me. So my 4 round, I went second, but this card's the one you want to see going second.
I got you.
And I hit 2 of these, and it was over.
I got you.
Yeah, you got to see this at least on curve against Dofi.
Will you consider playing a 4 of this because of the Dolphy matchup?
It's too tight.
Okay, I got you.
I will not like to remove any of my cards.
Yeah.
Maybe cutting one Marco.
Yeah.
Or cutting both Marcos to run another of these, and maybe another 2K.
Okay, I got you.
But as of now, 3 is fine. I think 3 is fine.
I got you. In the final round?
If it gets if you go to a bigger event, I think 4 will be better.
Oh, I got you.
But like
Because it will be most likely you'll see a lot of Dolphys.
For locals, then I think it's good just to kind of like
Have a
make
balance,
different
yeah.
deck choices because there's different decks.
Yeah.
You can face a Bonnie and then you don't see this and you're cooked. So I'd rather play this with a Bonnie match than this
I got you.
because I could kill a Searcher,
Yeah,
and he's behind, and I could swing.
I gotcha.
So it makes it better.
Makes
and
sense.
then my last match was a teach. That match was kind of hard, but I kind of played small bodies. I actually played a Hongo. On I believe he went second. I went first. I played a Hongo, and then I played. I believe it was Yasa or no, Ace. So I kept giving -3 to things on the and just attacking it. And I used to kill everything, and then he tried to kill this by swinging it, and I did leader ability, and I give him.
That's
2K.
crazy, yeah.
And I kept using this to like swing at his bodies. And then late game, I hit this dragon. You have to see this.
Yeah, because he's rush.
Yes.
Not on play. Don't play is the dance, but you don't care about that.
Exactly. I saw this, and then I saw my Shanks, and after that, it was just
Too much pressure, yeah. Too many
pressure,
attacks.
yeah.
I got you. Nice.
So that was my fifth match. So I went undefeated, and I mean the deck is performing. I've been going X1 in tournaments. I think Purple Luffy's really hard.
Yeah.
It's like one of the hardest matches that I face as of now.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually if they go first and they see everything, it's GG's. Lucci could also high roll you depending if they have every removal, because this deck plays a body a turn. It's kind of like an L.
Yeah.
That if they remove one body each turn, it just gets really bad.
Yeah.
But if one body sticks and I play another one, I'm in a good position.
Yes.
So I believe the list is really good for locals. If you really want to go to a big event, then you just have to make some changes and make it depending on the meta.
Depending on the meta, correct. Nice, man. No, man, again, congrats. Thank you for the allowing us to record the deck profile, explaining us your tech choices, how you pilot the deck. We're really proud of you, man. You always grinding. Now you cook. He used to cook with yellow. Now he's cooking with red.
Yes, we're cooking with every deck, baby.
Yeah, he's putting that work, man. So again, man, congrats.
Thank
and
you,
let's
brother.
keep grinding, brother.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. We love you, and we're back, man. A lot of content coming soon. Yeah, get the fuck out.